Good morning, bonjour, buongiorno. Welcome to my nuclear teaching of Tuesday, March 28, 2023. As always, independent, knowledgeable, inspirational, and without compromise, because nuclear is the best we have. We know this since 60 years. Atoms for peace. It's not an opinion, it is science. So, thanks very much for all your positive replies on my post on there is no grid in the neighborhood of Westzaan in the Netherlands, supposed to be climate neutral with heat pumps and solar panels, and all that didn't work because there was no grid. And I think this post of last week actually focused on the heart of the matter, the heart of our irritation about the incapability of solar and wind to provide us with reliable and available electricity. With about 25% solar and wind in the grid producing in the Netherlands on peak hours and already on overcapacity at some summer days. The grid is already congested, and we know that. We have been telling this already for 20 years or so. Green politicians don't want to hear it, but it simply doesn't work. And I think this post actually hit actually the heart of the matter, and I hope it will be picked up by politicians, but nevertheless, thanks very much for all your positive replies. This inspired me actually to continue this teaching, focusing on actually an anti-nuclear myth about the supposed non-capability of nuclear power plants to provide load-following power to actually adapt to the demand, because the popular myth is that nuclear power plants actually provide electricity in baseload, which is true, which is happening, because that's most economical. Nevertheless, I know from my own experience that of the 56 nuclear power plants in France, more than 10 to approximately 15 are continuously operating in load following mode, basically because they have to. It's about 75% of electricity, and a lot of that is actually load following. Now, there is a paper, and I have provided the text and the link on the paper by two nuclear experts in Germany working for Preußen Elektra. They are called Kozowski and Dirks, and they have actually provided proof of the load following capability of German nuclear power plants. I've attached the paper. It's very interesting. It's complete. It's typically German. It's extremely professional. And I have actually copied one graph of the load following pattern of 5 nuclear power plants in Germany during 4 days in the month of October. I believe it was 2018. And you actually can see here, you can follow actually the supply of 5 nuclear power plants, and you actually can see that they vary between 100% and scaled down, ramped down, down to even 20%. Now, you see this is escapable. Actually, the load following capabilities of nuclear power plants are actually as good, even better than combined cycle gas turbines. And this is all thanks to the control rods. The smooth insertion and the smooth withdrawal of control rods actually makes it possible for nuclear power plants to ramp down and ramp up from 100 to 20% in less than half an hour. And in shorter periods and with smaller ramps, from let's say 100% to 80% or 70%, this can actually go much faster. All thanks to control rods and nuclear technology. Yes, so solar and wind actually need nuclear power. Nuclear power needs nothing. Nuclear power can provide electricity 24/7, reliable and flexible, depending on demand. So, solar and wind need nuclear, nuclear needs nothing. And nuclear can actually provide not only electricity, but also heat and also hydrogen. So, tell it to your friends, tell it to all your enemies. Nuclear can provide flexible power 24/7, as quick, as efficient as combined cycle gas turbines. So I hope you enjoyed this teaching, which I will continue happily. And don't forget, today, if you go out to work, if you go out to friends, wherever you go, don't forget to spread the important message. Save the planet. Great idea. Build nuclear power plants. The more, the faster, the better. Have a great day. Ciao. Alla prossima.